that Soul's Heart will be making too many unfair assumptions. However, Songla overextends a little bit. Momo comes to life. The recently promoted substitute with the Vector finds a double in what could be the final round of the game. Scatman and DCH need to work together now, but Momo's waiting. He's found his third. It's all up to Scatman, and Momo goes nuclear with a 4K. Shark, a big opening for them here. It was a rough start to the stage.
Left. You cannot trade if you are looking to win. You gotta get uncontested kills. Surf has done just that. But a shrewd angle played by Baby Shark will down Rexon and look to push with only 2 seconds left. Surf denied an opportunity. Baby Shark does it again, and Wildcard have tied the game. The main door, watching towards the back of this A bomb site, and he's got a good lineup towards the door. He's given his position away. Down goes Surf. Out comes the shotgun, pushing up onto Spoit, and Dash will put a punctuation mark on that.
It seems Fury still have just that hook on the sort of feasibility of the hold here, and they are reeling them in either side of the box. There goes K3, and they was the Home Alone. Kevin! That's the first Denali kill.
Down goes Marv. He goes down, Hunter's already low, and he knows he's got no time and has to just send it. Beautiful headshot, but there's one behind him. Oh, no. Oh, no, that's not what you want to see.
Things are coming through. They've got the door. They can ring around the rosies. The more time that ticks away only works in the favor here of resets. Massively experienced, massively historied. And this could be the most massive start of all. Peeps, what are you doing? Where are you going? What do you expect other than the right position, but not quite the right connection? Only 10 seconds left to connect with the final fight, but it's resets for the A's. Hello, mate. Welcome.
He's the kind of player that if he's hot early, will really help out. Freeload. Well, the early blitz in your face. He's done well to kind of manage this, all things considered. And a cake-in double nitrocell kill saves the day for...
A couple of moments of influence in this match so far. Real as well in lounge off the back of his multi in the prior round. Well, they found a gap.
Well, Jackenna, though, gets shot from both angles. Wizard able to find the pick. And the Intrepid so low. Jackenna had no idea as to how he ended up dying there, but I'm pretty certain he got shot either from above or from behind, but behind doesn't...
This diffuser, there's the challenge though. Rin onto Nina. Talk about leaving it to the last breath, but FearX might get it done. 1v1, Woogie sticks the plant. Can he come off and win the fight? It's now a 1v1. A ring around the roses. The shotgun comes out, but Woogie is...
Bullets, and hopefully a mag to spare. To make good on Shopify's lead, to make good on that recovery in the second half. With only 7 seconds to go, Flash goes in, he's got the cross, he's got the time, but backed into a corner, he doesn't flinch! 1v2 to seal it out.
Very rarely are we seeing them win a 5-0 or a 5-1 or be even in a 5-1, 5-2 situation and then close out the round. It's usually always 1 or 2 players falling pretty early. I mean, they are an aggressive team on attack. When you've got guys like Newers, Benja, Ashen, sometimes they have a bit of a propensity to get into the site without really thinking things through. This time it'll be Fultz to do that, though, as he leads the charge, closing in on the Warden. Over by Train, Fultz has taken an awful lot of damage. This is quite the gamble. J90 finishing off Bino. The smokes will go down now by the chimney, allowing safe passage to get Diffuser down. I said we don't usually see dominant rounds, and immediately it's a 5v2 for Space Station. Last 2 standing for standby are off of the bomb site. Epic trying his best to prevent the diffuser from going down. He does not succeed in that regard. Kixrow is above, holding court on that top floor, desperately searching for a kill through those kills. Benja will drop, Epic swats him open.
Rare gonna pick up a really important frag as well. You've still got Candelas left here, and they're gonna be used to start and execute.
What an angle by Ask, by the way. Really long, shallow angle almost through the floorboards of first and second. SDK looking to make some kind of play and bring that man count back. Just puts all of his mag into the Blackbeard shield, and that's not really going to do much. Instead, fires them into the legs the moment he walks through. Flash 3 clearly channeling some of that anger, some of that resentment, but there's so much damage and so much work to do! What the hell is he doing? Playing T-Hunt inside of Exhibition. Flash stream. Snatch.
We'll look for the rotate now towards the main door with a shotgun in hand. Sledge will have a bit more versatility now that he has that secondary sidearm, and he gains a perfect opportunity to give Rexon his very first death. Spoit shuts down two and almost saves the round, but Baby Shark is there for insurance at the door, and Wildcard pick up their first round.
One player rotating over to bathroom, but Vidiking just takes a little peek. Has a gander and cuts down Lenda in the process, but Maya pushing deep has got to take the fight. And Daffodil, who started this off, who brought Liquid back into the race, just has to land a couple shots, and he trades! Vidiking still wins gunfights like that 2 years on. If you try to EMP trade, all right, well, they're just, I don't know why I'm talking about EMP trading. This is SSG, who will not drone the window that they're hopping in, but somehow kind of manage a 3v4, 2v4, 1v, 2v4?
Maybe 2. No time to go get that diffuser. He's going to drop and go for kills. Drop straight into the crossfire, but with the shield is able to isolate these 1v1s. Needs to take these fights though amongst the smoke. These players separating. Seal goes down. It's a 1v1 now for Pika, but there's no diffuser on Roldini. He has no choice but to go for the kill. He sees Pika. It's a pistol 1v1, but Pika wins it regardless. Far too close for comfort.
Established from below. Now, the first pick you gotta feel is critical. Bappin will now step into security. Brazil is still clear, but there is still a player on the door, and Bappin gets what could be a vital pick on the round. Another, and the third. Surely not. Surely not. Bappin with a finka will go down to one. Fisho guy gets another, and it looks like overtime at the very least is written in the stars. He's going to go deep. He'll go for the plant. Nade is low, and Bappin with a big round. It is flawless for Enterprise.
Quite net it as of yet, and they're going to instead move their way up. They have the read, and they have to drop the player 8 seconds. With Akali trying to secondary their way through the site itself, it's just down. KZB opening and closing that round and pushing Latent Dragons one step closer to a pretty solid win here.
Don't just have to be careful, not get too hasty with it. Raiden.
Oh no!
Oh my goodness.
Oh
well.
no. That's not what you want.
Pop the fire extinguisher, and if anyone's brave enough to chase after you, they'll get themselves caught with 15 health points worth of damage.
15 health by 2, so it's 30, because there's 2 wires there.
Ooh, you're very correct, Gibson. But looking at how this round's gonna play out, Gibson, it's Manahone.
Get out of the way!
Oh no! No! How have you done it? They're gonna charge straight in! The Finns, we talk about how they're slow, methodical, go nice and paced, but they're gonna dive straight in the hatchet elevator, and it's gonna find themselves in a 4 versus 2. This plant should be a freebie. Nipsu gets it. Oh my goodness, the cover is there from Lamba, and it's all down to Urkery.